It's the
It's
AJ,
the AJ
McCall,
McCall show.
After
the show! It's Friday.
Yeah. All right, let's start off with our new favorite game. How much melatonin did Producer Butters take?
The same amount.
2? 4.
Man, you're going to fly through those bottles.
Oh, probably. I'm getting yelled at.
Yeah. You're just too
You
loud.
deserved it.
You're too loud.
You're going to fly through those bottles.
Butters.
Butters.
Bottles.
Butters.
They've only been sitting in the drawer for like, I don't know, 3 years, so.
Oh, see, you got those ones that kind of...
Oh, so they're like expired.
Marinate a little bit.
Ooh.
They get to marinate.
Is it like a fine
A little
wine?
more potent.
No.
Is it like melatonin, the finest of the fine wines?
He's not enjoying this. He's really not. Why don't you get a pestle and mortar and then grind them up and like put them in a smoothie or something? You know, your protein shakes.
Yeah. Producer Brothers protein shakes.
Where will I fall asleep next?
Yeah, it's like taking a time bomb. You're like, I don't know when it's going to go off, and then all of a sudden...
That's what happens when I take
Good night.
them. I get to... So I take them around like the 9 o'clock hour so I can be in bed by like 10.
I love that you say the 9 o'clock hour because it's such a radio move.
I know.
That was humorous.
But anyways, so I'm just sitting there and I'm like looking at my phone and I'm like, okay, well, I'm just dozing off. Oh, I probably should just go to bed.
I would say so with 20 milligrams.
Good night.
Jeez.
I'll go take a nap. I'll go take a nap now.
It works.
All right. Here's what for you, Producer Butter. So I want to try a couple of these on you. So for the debate today, we had the viral story of the family member who was not allowed at the wedding because they refused to not talk about politics. They were just going to constantly bring it up. So the question becomes, how do you bring that up organically? Because if you just run in and just start firing off politics, it's just super awkward. Nobody's going to want to do it, right? Nobody likes to talk about politics.
No.
So I wrote up a couple of natural wedding segues into politics. I wrote like 5. See what you think. So here's the
I'm
first
excited.
one.
This is going to be great.
It's easy. It's easy for everyone to see the love Jack and Jill share. It's strong and loyal and unquestioned. Like my love for this country.
Oh.
Wow, okay. Failed on that one. All right, here you go.
Try again.
Wow, I love the color. Wow, I love the colors you picked for the wedding. Though nothing is more important than the red, white, and blue. Am I right? Okay, 0 for 2. God, this sucks. I just want to say how great it is to see everyone here and us all together. It's nice to see everyone get together, and I hope... Sorry. It's nice to see everyone come together, like I hope this country will in November.
Better?
What a bunch of characters up here for the bridal party, eh? Always giving you advice, guiding you, influencing your biggest decisions. Kind of like your guys' Supreme Court. How do you think the government should handle that? All right, I thought these were funny. I'll try one more time.
I think they're great.
I'm so happy for the both of you. I could tell by this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read them all. Was I not supposed to read them before you brought them up?
Fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. Here's the last one. I'm so happy for both of you. Here's the last one. I'm so happy for both of you. You look so happy and wonderful together. I have the utmost faith you'll fulfill till death do us part. I just hope democracy and freedom don't die in your lifetime.
I've heard that one. Not necessarily that line, but that end line has happened before.
All right, well, those sucked. Thank you.
I love them. I'm sorry. I thought
some of them were funny.
I'm sorry.
Sitting there stone-faced.
I'm sorry. I should have put on like my acting face and laughed at them because like I read through them earlier today when we were chatting about it and you were like, I'm going to tweet these. And so I went onto the Twitter and I was like, hey, these are good. So I was just waiting for Producer Butters because you were like, okay, Producer Butters, try these ones on. So I was waiting and I was waiting for his reaction so I didn't overblow the reaction. I guess I overthought it. I never do that.
Should have overblown the reaction anyways.
I'm new to this
trying to find natural
overthinking.
segues to bring up to bring up politics at a wedding. That's my new policy. Wedding politics, 1 and 1, hand in hand.
Yes.
Till death do they part.
Like marriage. Aw, cute. Aw, so romantic. I feel like I need to change the coffee.
Except I asked. You should. It's not so romantic because I asked earlier. I said, McCall, what is the AJ and McCall feelings towards weddings? You know, the overarching theme that we believe in. And she said that I hate them. And I was like, well, I guess, yeah, technically, it kind of seems that way. But I was thinking, you know, the bride and groom are always right was what I was going with.
Oh, so I would have went with you hate them.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she went with. So I guess cynical minds think alike on that one.
Surprise!
Yay.
We hate weddings.
Why don't you two just do like a joint courthouse wedding? Then just get it over with. Then neither of you has to have a big ceremony, but you can still have your friends there. You know, the 4 people that love you.
All 3 of us.
Shut up. That's what's going to happen.
Shut up.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That was the
so
point.
why don't you just double up? So then you both don't have to complain about the money, and then you just get it done, because I think there's probably a fair amount of overlap in your guest list.
I feel like
All
I'm
right.
just going to complain about it anyway.
Sam's Club.
Sam's
Wedding.
Club?
Sam's
Absolutely
Club
not.
No.
Excuse me, can
No,
we
that's what
borrow
you
this?
register.
Look, you just go there and...
Can we go to this bulk section? I feel like this couch will be a great backdrop. Shh, everybody, I don't need the beep
Then you just go to like the little, I don't know what you call it, the little yurt thing.
yurts.
I don't know what those things are called. The canopy? Not the
Oh.
cheap ones, but the like nicer ones that have like wood or something. Like you go to Lowe's. or
Oh
something,
yeah,
like, on the
pergola.
side.
It's called a
Yeah,
pergola.
pergola. So we'll just meet at the pergola.
Meet
inside-
at the pergola.
inside of Sam's Club.
Yeah, it'll be really romantic with me
Dinner?
holding my phone up and you hear brr, dur, 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 dur.
It's got to be very distorted. Except for AJ's phone has really good sound quality, so I guess never mind.
And then there will be a little dinner at the food court.
Do you think we could get the VFX van to like come play the music? Because it's got a good sound
Oh,
system.
we've got a
Could
story
we
about
rent
that that's
it?
coming, but
I
yes.
don't know if
well,
it- I don't know
no,
if it
problem
could
is,
be-
McCall, see, we got to charge you some kind of fee.
Ah,
Why
to
would you
get
need to
it
do
there,
that?
'cause,
They
you
have
know,
a
it's all
sound
about
system.
that's true. We could just put it over the PA system. Somebody go get your phone and put it next to the other phone so it sounds like. Karen, please come to aisle 7. Karen. So it'll be like. I can't even think of it like a song. Baby, I will be loving you till we're 70.
Jared, we need you up at the automotive
And baby, I will.
Oh, I'm just feeling it now. Like, my heart is getting
love
overwhelmed
this.
with how emotionally
I love
amazing
it.
this is.
I want to do it.
Can we team up with Sam's Club for like a white trash
How
wedding?
long do you think it'll be until they kick us out?
Let's just team up. Let's get it sponsored.
Well, McCall just has to say, do you know who I am? And then we scatter, and everybody
And then
runs.
they'll go, we don't know who you are.
I'm
Get out of
sorry.
the store."
You look like a trash hobo. And I'd be like, you're right. Thank you.
It'll just save so much time. I could just write a speech for the both of you. It'll be done.
No.
Easy. Over. Okay, glad we agree that's happening. Speaking of the VFX fan, McCall found out that communication in radio is not hand in hand.
Sometimes. I was expecting something to be at one place, and that something was not at one place. So then I ended up being 30 minutes late to a event yesterday.
Yeah, that was a complete mess.
I felt like
Garbage.
a total
The
D-bag.
best part was she got there and there was like 4 people, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, I called and I was like, great, now I have to call and apologize to like a high school kid and be like, hey, I'm sorry for my unprofessionalism.
Well, if you would have just
My
listened
bad.
to Shed McCall. then
Yeah,
it
if
all
I would have
would've
just
been
walked
avoided.
out to the shed to go see if it was back there.
You know, I kind of thought that you were going to take your car and park it in the shed, and then you would have saw it, and then you would have been like, never mind, I don't need to go all the
Yeah.
way.
Well, I thought about it, but I was like, we got to get there. We got to get there fast. I feel bad because I've been making producer Butters wait, and he's been waiting for me for the last 10 minutes. And so if I just park right here,
Feisty this week.
he's feisty this week.
I am
so
not feisty.
Ah! Did you hear that? That sounded feisty.
I'm not feisty.
Not anymore. I think he's good. He got some sleep. He done did get
I
sleep.
Got sleep yesterday.
He barely. I mean, he got barely sleep yesterday because it was trying to catch up.
7.5 hours.
It was trying to catch up from the times like the last 4 years of his life.
Look, I hit
What?
I hit 8 hours of sleep last night. Can you believe that?
I'm so proud of
and
you.
that's even me
Yeah,
waking
just
up
think-
for
I didn't.
45 minutes and dicking
Think
around.
of how long you could sleep if you took 5 melatonin pills.
Whoa. Be
I
like
would
6
probably be
days.
dead.
7 days.
I don't know. Let's
Just
try.
grind them up, right in the protein shakes.
Hey, we're
right
trying
in the
tonight
protein
because I don't have to be at work tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Next thing you know,
Don't
I
do it.
I sleep all
He's
week.
just gonna wake up. He's gonna wake up.
He's
Monday
gonna wake up on
8:12
Tuesday.
a.m.
By the way, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do that. I
Thank
think
you.
2 pills is plenty.
Yeah, 2 pills is a lot.
Yeah, we have to start clarifying as we find out because the reason he took 4 is because I was joking.
He
that should
only
take a
took
handful. The
2.
next day he's
Never
like,
took 4.
"You told me
He
to do
only
it."
took 2.
I never took 4.
All right, they're in 10 tablets.
Yes.
Sorry.
You're supposed to only take
My bad.
5
For some reason I was thinking there were
milligrams
5.
because 5
Yes.
milligrams is normal.
Bruce Butters is like, you know what? I am a superhuman.
What? What's
What?
going on? You just
I was
stopped.
gonna say, producer Butters is like, I'm a superhuman who needs more than the average melatonin.
Sometimes.
But the moral of the story is, if McCall would have just looked in the shed like she was supposed to, call could have been avoided.
Although the
I'll
reaction
do that
was
next
funny.
time.
The
Oh, it was
reaction
hilarious.
well, I pulled up because we were at the job fair,
Yes.
and I rolled down the window because one of our coworkers was sitting out there, and I said, "Hey, I'm looking for a job."
He says, "Hell
He
no."
looks at me and he goes, "No."
What I
It's the
said was
go-to.
right.
That's what it is.
But it was hilarious because then I was like, okay, so what? Now I have to go over here. And I told him that I was going to report him to HR, which he is HR, which
Yeah.
is the funny part.
Yes.
Because I said, excuse me, do you see how good I look? I'm a queen and I need to report you to HR for not treating me as such. He's like,
Ah, jeez.
okay.
I think I would have driven the van off the cliff just to be inconvenient at that point.
That was really funny.
I told her just to take the van that she took
No,
because it would have been.
that's not my van.
Okay, producer Butters, I'm not going to get too much into this, but based on what I heard, you can't. You're not allowed to say that because of a freak out about the van, the imaging that you made later.
Oh yes, that's right.
So you can't take a different station there and then whine about the imaging. Like, how do we brand it with this station when we're taking this station? Oh, jeez.
Well, at that point, I wouldn't have cared.
McCall, how did you not have an aneurysm?
Make sure it's
I've
sure
heard
it's
that
very
before.
offensive, McCall.
That's true.
I don't
Clean.
know.
Who needs clean?
All explicit.
That's
Where's
the best
Black Bear?
music.
Let's just face it. That's what the kids are listening to anyway.
That's what I'm listening to.
The explicit version.
Duh.
Yeah, that's how I found Eminem from my friends in middle school.
No,
yeah,
I felt so
the
bad.
only the clean version.
I felt so bad about listening to
No.
like the non-edited version of the Eminem album. I actually ended up selling it to somebody because I was like, I can't do it. But that was back in the day. I did.
This is
I'm
funny.
sure-
AJ didn't grow up in Utah, so he doesn't get it.
Yeah, I know.
No,
It's hilarious.
don't.
It's funny because
don't
I
at
did the
all.
same kind of thing. It's like my mom tells me stories about like burning records or getting rid of her records because they swore. And so it was like they had to get
jeez.
rid of those kinds of things. And I'm like,
even
oh my
imagine.
gosh, I want those records. I wish I could go back in time and punch you in the face so that you could put those in a vault because they're worth buku dollars now.
Jeez, I can't even imagine. That's crazy. I mean, I'm also the same one that we did a straw poll one day in the studio with about 6 of us and found out there's one central icon and who makes everyone curse more. So
I don't know who it is.
I don't know.
it's not the guy. It's the guy. It's the only guy that's not from Utah. Surprisingly,
I was
mean,
pretty
that's a complete
reserved
shocker in
at
the study.
work.
No,
but,
no, you guys. It's the VFX logo.
I actually think it's the
Don't
VFX
you put that?
curse.
Don't you put that on the VFX though? It's the VFX curse.
No, we
Literally
are the
and
VFX
physically.
curse. We do the cursing. Remember?
Words. So with that being said, this has been the AJ and McCall show.
After the show! After the show! Joe,
That was so on sync.
show!